Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. This is episode 154 and the fourth and final episode of the Fate of the Fae story arc. Huge thank you to everyone who's been joining us for the Adventure March live streams. We are having so much fun with those. And thank you to everyone who's participating in the Adventure March competitions. If you don't know what any of these Adventure March things I'm talking about are, head over to adventureincpod.com and check out that link at the top of the page that will take you to all kinds of information about Adventure March. It's our way to give back to you, the fans. This week we're going to do a live stream where we're going to be playing some trivia games on stream that the audience can participate in. It's going to be a more relaxed hangout atmosphere, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. I think it's going to be so much fun. We've been having a great crowd in those chats, so come and join us. This episode is brought to you by the patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc, including Mary, David, James, and Kyle. Become a patron like them today, and you can start to reap the rewards. There's all kinds of very cool stuff that goes up there every month, even stuff that isn't even mentioned on the page, just extra bonus things that I come up with. I just throw it out to all the patrons, so make sure you are checking that out. All of the live streams, if you've missed any of them, those go to the patrons in video form so you can see our beautiful faces. It's all up there. It's worth it. Go and check it out. That's all I've got for today. And we will see you next week. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
Guys, there's a lot of puppy in this cloak. I needed to say it.
What?
Jennuvera, the sorcerer. Jennuvera, you're sitting there next to Clyde, who just goes, "What the fuck?"
I hold up my hand for a high five.
Jebeddo, the rogue. As soon as they see the five of you, their expression hardens.
Well, we'll see you later. And Jebeddo just turns.
Gillik, the paladin warlock.
But you're dying again, right? Like, you die, then you get a spirit.
And you're nothing.
And then
you become nothing.
And then you're nothing. That sounds like bullshit. Let's go kill the Death Lord.
And Asher, the druid barbarian. Yeah, but I'm asking specifically why Jeff is important to Asher.
It's just the first name. You know what? I don't have to justify this.
Let us recall what happened when we last left our heroes. He sent a group of adventurers. They traveled to the Shadow Realm, and they opened the gate.
Well, it seems like the Many Pennies know where they're headed next.
The five of you are standing in front of the symbol. You can feel the power radiating off of this. The magic of shadow enters the world from this place. Five of you step forward. There is a twisting, a pulling, a crushing, stretching. Sounds spin past your heads. Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. You guys open your eyes. The land around you is bleak. Above you, dark clouds fill the sky, and a burning red sun drops light from above the clouds. Mm-hmm. So it's like diffused. Around you are these rolling hills of dirt with spires of obsidian pounding up out of the ground. The area around you looks like it may have once been built up, like there were like structures here, but they have long been destroyed and decayed. The symbol of shadow is emblazoned in the ground here in what looks like an amphitheater almost. That has sort of led to the symbol in the center. And you are you are the five of you here in this bleak and wind-swept area as the shadow hums in the air around you. Gillik, for you, it does not feel the same as it has in the past. You can feel this protection that Elatrix has given you, sort of buffeting away some of that shadow energy.
Oh, thank you, Elatrix.
But this is shadow, and it is pure shadow.
Pure shadow.
Jebeddo, you have felt this before, and Keth, you have felt this before, and Jennuvera and Asher, there is something deep at your core that is like resonates with this shadow energy. This is an uneasy feeling to have this magic so strong around you.
So the only person unaffected is Kev?
No, I said Keth's felt it before.
Oh, right. Never mind.
When Keth spoke with the Shadow Lord.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he tried to forget about it as well, but...
Can't forget about it right now. It's coming back to you. All right.
Roll initiative. No? Oh.
All right, let's begin this ritual and get the hell out of Dodge.
Amen.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do this real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to see these big-ass bugs.
I really don't feel so good.
Yeah.
You sit down to begin performing the ritual.
Jebeddo is going to prep an action to cast Blur on himself if we're attacked by anything.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You start doing the ritual. You've done this now a half dozen times. You're sort of used to it. This might be actually the half dozenth time.
Yeah, this is probably number 6.
So you begin to perform this ritual. You take out the sand. You focus on home. You focus on closing this gate. And the energy begins to draw up into your weapon. As the five of you begin to close this ley line. It is not long into this ritual, a few minutes, when you start to hear the chittering of a large insectoid chittering.
Fuck. Keth puts on his helm of hearing to try and localize it.
Sure. You point to, directions are hard here, but where the hills break, it looks like they sort of move down toward what looks like a bunch of plateaus off in the distance, but down sort of at a lower grade. And you hear the noise coming from there. It sounds like two distinct chittering creatures are making their way toward you.
Guys, there's two creatures over there.
Okay.
They're coming for us.
All right.
The two creatures pop into your field of view as these 75-foot long creatures with 100 legs along their carapaces, hard shells along their backs, large mandibles and pincers come skittering up over these, between these jutting obsidian spears that come up out of the ground. Jebeddo casts Blur upon himself as the creatures draw closer at very, very fast speed. As they close in with your group quickly, everybody roll initiative.
Fun.
Oh, God. Y'all say fun like we want to fight these things.
I'm going to say whatever I want.
No, I mean, that's fair. Jebeddo apparently really wants to fight. He got a 24 to his initiative.
Okay.
Keth went the other way.
Gillik got a 16.
Asher rolled too many dice.
I got a 2.
What did you get? What did you get?
I got a
Keth?
3.
I got a 9.
Jennuvera and Keth were really freaked out about their insect conversation the other night, so they're like, "Ah, shit, the bugs."
Stuck with us. Why did I talk about that before I went to
Why
sleep?
were we? Yeah, I've had so many nightmares.
So, Jebeddo, you're first.
Great. Jebeddo is going to look at Gillik.
Gillik's gonna look back at Jebeddo.
And he's going to be like, "You ready for this, buddy?"
Yeah, heck yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm following you. And he's going to prep his action, or prep his turn, I guess? Is that the way it works?
No, you only get to prepare one action.
Okay. So Jebeddo's going to run up to the one on the right. And oh, I guess I could do this. Can he, using the immovable rods, try and like climb onto the back of this this gigantic bug and like hide himself to get sneak attack?
Because of the way that the bug's legs are segmented, you don't even need to use the immovable rods per se.
Okay.
You can try to make a climb up. I will give you, if you do use the immovable rods, I will give you advantage and like using them as basically a failsafe in case you stumble.
Cool. Perfect. And
So advantage
that-
on an athletics check.
Great. Two.
With that was with
20.
advantage.
I said what I said.
Well, that is good.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Okay. And you have a -1 because it's strength.
Correct.
Cool.
If this were acrobatics, I'd be looking at a 12.
It's not. And I don't even think a 12 would be
Still
enough.
still not great.
But a 2. You try to scramble up the side. You quickly like begin to slip down, but you slam the buttons on the immovable rods so like to keep yourself from falling and hitting the ground. So then you are kicked by the next 3 legs as they sort of move by you.
Tight.
You take 6 damage.
Great.
It's just thump, thump, thump. And you'll be hanging up there at your next turn.
Okay.
The first of the
So-
creatures... What?
I assume I do not get to attack.
Correct.
Great. Great.
Yeah. This all just kind of fell apart on you. But you are blurred.
Great.
Success.
The first of the Klaxine, not the one that was... that Jebeddo tried to climb, skitters over to the group and makes an attack at Gillik.
What? Bring it. Animal bug thing.
It misses.
Don't bring him over here.
Yeah, it misses on its attack. The second one sort of just moves past Jebeddo the rest of the way. Jebeddo, you managed to avoid the legs this time. You've pushed yourself away on the rods so that you're not getting smacked by the legs.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if it moves past me? How does that work?
It's still within your range.
Okay.
It's just moving on beyond you, but it's 75 feet long, so
Sure.
it's still in range. It moves up toward the group and it takes an attack at Keth.
Am I close enough to impose disadvantage?
You are.
Awesome.
Aw.
And it's a good thing you do. It comes to slam down with its pincers, and you throw up a shield, and you block for Keth, it sort of rings out as it slams down onto your shield.
That's an abjuration. Yeah.
Thanks, Gillik.
Yeah. You're
Gillik?
welcome, Keth.
Gillik, it's your turn.
All right. Gillik is going to use. I just want to make sure that this is correct. Yes, is going to use his bonus action to cast Hex onto the centipede, whatever they're called, that attacked him. It has disadvantage on dexterity saves, and then Gillik is going to make an attack with his hammer.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. I will burn a second level spell slot, just because I only have 2 more lucky spells, and I will make the first attack, and this is. So, for bludgeoning, it takes 10, and then for necrotic, it takes another 15, and then 6 fire.
Something you are not expecting happens.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
When you swing that hammer and you charge it with energy, and you smash it into the bug,
Yep.
it is not necrotic energy that bursts from the hammer this time.
Oh boy.
It is
What
radiant.
kind of energy is it? I got radiant energy coming out of my hammer? Yeah! Even with the hex?
Even with the hex.
Cool.
So
Radiant hex.
no, the hex's damage will still be necrotic.
Okay.
But the damage from the hammer will be radiant.
Okay, so it's only going to be 6 necrotic damage.
Okay, and so that means that it's 9 radiant damage?
Yes.
So how much did you deal total?
Total is 31.
Okay. And actually, you deal it 40 damage with this blow. You slam the hammer down. It blasts with this energy. You watch as the bright, radiant energy comes out of it, which has not happened in a while. And yeah, you deal 40 damage to it, and it is badly, badly hurt.
Wow.
Second attack.
Doink.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
Holy shit. Yeah. Alright. So it did 40 damage, and I noticed that it's looking pretty hurt. It's bloodied?
Not
It's not
quite bloodied, but it's hurt.
Okay, and there's another one of these guys. I will burn another second. I will burn my other second level spell slot just to kill the mofo. And then roll and roll. So that is a total of 24 points of damage. It's going to be 4 necrotic, 3 fire, 7 bludgeoning,
All of the
and
damage.
5, 14 radiant. Isn't
So,
that right? Yeah.
so did you double the radiant?
No.
So it's actually
Sorry.
28 radiant. So
Yes. Okay.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, you slam the hammer down again. There's another huge blast of that energy that comes out of you, and you've basically just slammed the hammer into this twice and dealt so much damage to it that it just like crumples beside you.
Next.
Damn, I'm glad that this Gillik wasn't controlled by the Shadow Lord last time.
Right? Jennuvera's just like slack-jawed, wide-eyed, like, and he thought he needed the Shadow Lord.
Also, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to curse a new creature. So on my next turn, so that's my turn, and the next turn I will curse the other guy.
I thought you said curb stomp a creature.
Curb stomp that mofo.
Oh, that'd be
Say
cool.
goodnight.
The second clack scene disintegrates in front of you.
Oh.
Behind it, now it's now disintegrating form, is a massive eye surrounded by a black flesh that that smolders with shadow energy that pours off of it. Several stalks erupting from this shadow beholder that moves forward behind it toward you.
Shadow beholder. Oy.
Asher, it's your turn.
All right. I want to use a new spell, and so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
do it.
Target a portion of the obsidian spiky ground, and I'm going to conjure elemental, which I assume will be an earth elemental made of obsidian.
Okay. Cool.
I call forth it.
There is a strange... You've never cast this spell, so you don't really know how it's supposed to feel, but you're pretty sure it's not supposed to feel like this.
Yeah.
It's like the call that you are making, the spell that you are using to call out to this elemental.
Yep.
It has to travel so much farther.
Really?
Than it should. And so you cast the spell, and for a moment, nothing happens. You're almost afraid that the whole spell has failed.
Uh-oh.
And then suddenly you feel like that connection has been made with the magic. And
hell yeah.
One of the spires rises up as like a giant back piece to a golem.
Okay.
And
cool.
It doesn't look like it was a golem hiding the whole time. It looks like you have created this out of this.
Yeah.
But that is now basically a huge pillar that is the chest of this golem, whose head is halfway down it and is still sticking up like halfway up the back as it like moves up toward the beholder.
And this game becomes a fucking mecha anime suddenly.
Digo, it's showtime.
So, go ahead and use your Earth Elemental on your turn.
Okay, sure. So it will just operate on my initiative.
Yeah, we're going to start doing that for summoned things instead of...
makes way more sense. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm looking at one thing too. Surgery level divided by 3. Oh, sweet! I also get cool new wild shape forms, which is exciting. Which I'll have to do in a second. Indirectly. Anyways, Earth Elemental of pure obsidian.
I choose you.
I choose you. He runs over and he makes 2 slam attacks against this big ol' eye.
Okay.
And he's going to do that.
Gonna slam that eye.
He's going to slam the shit out of that eye. Sorry. He also can, like, swim through Earth, which is weird, but that's cool. Magic is weird. Ooh! A nat 20.
Okay.
And a 14.
The 14 does not hit.
But a nat 20 does.
A nat 20 does. We're going to go ahead and start using the rule that you get max damage and then
fun.
roll your damage again.
Sweet. So max damage would be 21. So 21 plus... wow! Nearly max damage.
Max.
So because I rolled an 8 and a 6, so
And you don't add your modifiers again.
okay. So hold on, I need a calculator. Math. So It punches it for 35 damage right in its fucking noggin.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Bazinga.
I mean, it's all noggin, so that's not hard.
Right, yeah.
Uh,
Right. But it missed with one hand, but the other one, fucking haymaker. And if it's a structure, it has to tell me, because it takes double damage.
It's not a structure.
Okay.
But you said 35?
Yeah.
Okay.
One big old wallop.
Yeah, Keth, it's your turn.
Oh, no, and then at the end of my turn, I'm going to wild shape into a thing, but I need like a minute, because I didn't know what to do, but I'm doing
Well, why
that.
don't you just wild shape on your next turn, then?
Because I can do it as a bonus action. I wild shape into a giant scorpion. Fuck yeah. Easy choice. Done.
You're Jeffing it up over here.
Jeff.
yeah.
Hell Jeff. Jeff. Asher remembers. Where is Jeff?
Keth, it's your turn.
All right, Keth hesitates a second, but reaches for the orc artifact and tries to draw strength.
You hear the voice of the bone shaman in your mind as he says, "Let us use the strength of the Thunderer. Let's see how his power feels." Suddenly you now have the ability to fly at the same speed that you can move.
Damn, so faster than your broom.
Yeah.
And you have 3 castings of, I think it is Thunder or Lightning Bolt.
Oh,
that what it's
whoa,
called?
if it's a lightning bolt. That's fucking fireballs level damage.
I just want to make sure it's Lightning Bolt and not the
Call lightning?
column one. Yeah, it's not Call Lightning. Yeah, it's Lightning Bolt.
Shit.
So yeah, you get you can cast Lightning Bolt 3 times before this power fades.
Dope. Keth is excited. He feels real strong right now. He just starts. How far away is the beholder?
From you, the beholder is probably 60 feet.
Okay, perfect. So he starts his sprint towards the beholder, and then all of a sudden just like jumps and takes off.
So you guys are watching Keth as he sort of reaches into his pocket for a moment and then just runs forward and flies up into the air.
This is becoming an anime.
Yeah. Does his hair also stand on end and turn yellow?
Coming.
Not this time. So we specifically mentioned before that did happen a little bit
Right.
to him.
Yeah.
That does not happen with this one.
Super Saiyan level 2.
That's right. Yeah, it stays black. But
He grows a monkey tail, though.
yeah. He grows a monkey tail and then turns into a gigantic ape when the moon rises.
Right.
He does not get a monkey tail.
What?
No monkey
Okay.
tail.
My,
He does
my
do a fusion
immersion is
dance with
broken.
Gillik, though.
Let me Google this for you, Anthony. He grows a fucking monkey tail.
Yeah, he sure does.
No, he's doing a fusion dance. It's fine.
Fusion.
I'm so excited. It's a dexterity saving throw. Oh wait, no, he's not hexed.
Not yet.
Not technically yet. no.
Gillik Keth fusion dance.
Oh
Oh my god.
Gillik.
So
Killing.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Well,
he
that's
is-
copyright infringement. We can't have Geth.
Keth is a Magic the Gathering property.
Oh, whoops.
Geth.
Okay. So what are you going to do to this beholder now that you're flying?
Fucking flying straight at his face, and he's gonna just try and like. He doesn't quite know what is gonna happen, I imagine, and so he's gonna just try and throw destructive energy at the beholder and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, so you fly in toward the beholder, and as you get closer, you try and bring the energy of the Thunderer toward him. You feel the static electricity around you start to build as a few arcs of electricity like bounce between your fingers, and you hold out a hand, and a blast of lightning just cracks through the air and slams into the beholder.
Fuck yeah. It is... So it's a dexterity saving throw. So wait...
It still uses your spell save DC. So whatever your spell save DC is, that's what he's trying to beat. What is your spell save DC?
So it's wisdom. And I think it's real low, actually, because I only have a...
Is it wisdom? Wouldn't it be intelligence because you're a...
Monk?
Yeah, monks don't get spells.
Right. No, it's a fighter thing.
Then it would be intelligence, because Eldritch Knight is intelligence.
Yeah. So it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus the intelligence bonus.
So 13 total.
Okay.
Oof.
He fails.
Whoa!
Yes!
Oh.
I'm so excited.
That's baller.
Hold on. I'm gonna get more dice out just so I can roll them all at once.
Yeah, it feels good, huh?
The best.
8d6 coming at you.
Hey everybody, it's your boy 8D6 coming at you. Make sure you smash that subscribe button.
Oh god, I'm so happy. Oh, that felt good. All right.
8 damage.
33 damage.
Hell yeah.
Cool. My golem punched a little bit harder.
Oh, sorry. Flying, lightning casting Keth doesn't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, in terms of like anime, like power levels, where I seem to be on par. My mech versus your fucking Super Saiyan bullshit.
Yeah, so you crack it with lightning, and you see, you sort of slam it right into the creature. The eye stalks all just sort of flutter with anger, and you watch as its mouth pulls into a sneer, and the eye sort of squints down at you a little bit. It does not look pleased at you as you fly around it.
Fuck yeah! So, multiple attacks, or if it's a spell?
No. Yeah, that's your action.
Excellent. Okay, that was the best action ever.
Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Sure is. Okay. I can get this in its own little area, right? I can get it in its own 20-foot
yeah,
radius circle.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to cast Vitriolic Sphere on it.
Okay.
And it is a Dex save.
Oh, shit.
Haven't been able to hex it yet.
No, I realized special abilities when you kill an enemy, all of the creatures within 5 feet must roll a dexterity save.
There was no one within 5 feet.
Okay, perfect.
What's your spell save DC?
16.
It fails.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man, this is not doing good.
Both times it failed by 1.
Damn.
Bring on a Shadow Lord, motherfuckers.
No, don't.
Okay.
Don't say that out loud,
Don't
Mikey.
say that. Mike, Anthony
In
will
the
do
Shadow
this.
Realm.
So this is gonna take me a little bit. I'm sorry because I have a new meta magic. Okay, so I am going to spend one sorcery point. Woo! And I'm gonna re-roll 5 of these. All right. Okay. So. $30.
Okay. You guys and your
And
boss
then it's gonna
fights.
I need to remember for its next turn.
Nuke bosses, man.
Wait, I didn't know we've ever fought a boss.
You struggle with kobolds. Beholder? Nah.
Okay, so for its next turn or your next turn, you remember something?
It's next turn.
Okay. Did you quicken it and do it again? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. It's going to take 11 at the end of its next turn.
Oh, are you quickening it and doing it again?
No. Sorry, quickening, no.
Oh, okay. All right, great. So that's your turn.
My meta magic is I can roll low rolls again.
Ah, I see. Great.
It's a good one.
At the end of your turn, it makes an action. This action is not its turn, though.
Ooh, layered
Okay.
actions.
Legendary actions. So, one of its eye stalks turns to look at Keth.
Yes, just having so much fun flying. It's wonderful.
Keth, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he's so
Jebeddo
good.
is so
Is the
jealous.
Beholder making an attack on Keth?
Not an attack. Well,
damn
I
it.
mean, conceivably, but Keth's so far away from you, you can't give it disadvantage anyway.
Okay, too bad.
And it's not an attack. He has to make a saving throw.
16.
16 succeeds.
Oh, thank God.
So the eye points at you. You watch as like a beam fires off of the eye. It slams you in the chest, and you feel as though it was going to lock you in place, but you feel like all of your muscles tense and your limbs start to slow, but you fight your way out of it. However, you feel like there is something that has been left by this beam.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it familiar or is any just what else do I feel about it? Or...
It is familiar. It feels like it is a manifestation of shadow in some way.
Okay.
Jebeddo, it's your turn.
Yeah, Jebeddo's gonna.
You're hanging there.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say at this point, Jebeddo's gonna unclick the rods, slip them back into their this little makeshift holster that he's made on his belt,
Okay.
and he's gonna run up to the beholder and try and stick it from the back.
Make a stealth check.
Sure. All right. 25.
Okay. The beholder keeps one of its eyes on you at all times.
Jesus. With a 25? That fucking jerk.
It has a plus 12 to perception. And it rolled an 18.
Damn. All right. Hey, man. I believe you.
Yeah. I mean, it's got eyes
cool.
literally all over its body.
What, body? Does it have a body?
It
Is
is
there
nothing but
anyone
eyes.
else
It's an eye.
also engaged in physical combat with this thing?
Yes, the golem is.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
Cool.
earth
So,
elemental.
yeah, Jebeddo's going to run right at the eye that's watching him. And he's going to just stick that all-seeing blade right into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you too, pal. Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Good line too. It's so good.
No!
He wasted it.
I really got to find out if I hit before I deliver the one-liners.
No. No, it's better this way.
The eye fires a beam at you before you manage to get all the way there.
Sure.
Am I close enough to Jebeddo to impose disadvantage?
No, because it's not an attack anyway.
Ah, damn it. Trying.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. A 4 beats it, right?
Oh no.
Cool.
That's a yes?
No, God, no. No. Okay, so you take 41 damage from the beam as it launches you backwards.
Great.
I see you too.
No! How far backwards?
Just 10 feet, but enough to disrupt your movement, and you don't get... That's why you don't get close enough to stab it.
Sure.
That's why.
Okay. Cool.
You also feel like a manifestation of the shadow has sort of from around you has coalesced in you a little bit with this blast.
Great. I am going to use a bonus action to hide.
Yeah, you duck behind the nearest
Not anymore, baby.
Oh, right.
Jebeddo focuses really hard, trying to cut through the pain, despite the fact that he, is almost dead, and just really, literally wills himself into smoke and shadow that, as soon as he hits the ground, kind of just, he erupts in a puff.
Yeah, make a hide check. Or a stealth check.
Cool.
22.
Okay. Yeah, as you meld more or less into the stone around you, you suspect you were not seen.
Great.
Use one of the potions we bought.
Well, I'm smoke now.
Well, after.
Gillik, it's your turn.
I saw Jebeddo turn into a cloud of smoke, correct?
Yeah.
Does my devil's sight let me see him through the magical darkness or whatever? Or is whatever that is? I don't know if it's magical darkness or if it's just like a hiding thing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a fun interaction. Sure, you can see him through with devil's sight.
He's looking...
I wanted to, I imagined that, you can see my outline.
Yeah,
yes. Smoke.
Yep.
So basically, I picture Devil's Sight as working like everybody has, a red, fairy fire, right? Everybody's got, this aura around them.
Yeah.
My aura is just in the shape of the smoke as it, branches out.
Cool.
I'm into that.
Gillik's... Okay, so... But clearly Jebeddo got hurt. Gillik is going to move the hex onto the beholder, and then run up and slam him.
Okay.
First attack is, and I'm gonna, first attack. 15 to hit.
No, not gonna hit.
Not gonna hit. Roll again. 17 to hit.
Not gonna hit.
Whoa.
Okay, 2 misses.
The beholder points one of its
damage.
Not yet.
Oh, sorry. End of its next turn. I'm sorry.
Yep, not yet. Points one of its eye stalks at the elemental.
No, don't do that. Why?
Because it hit it so hard.
It did. Slightly harder than Keth.
So weird. Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for the elemental.
What? Sure. Hold on. What? I accidentally closed it. Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
It's got +0, baby. It is not wise, but it is. Oh, and it has. Okay, sure. What is an 18?
Okay. Yeah, it does not. It beams at the elemental and nothing appears to happen.
It's too wise.
It is now the beholder's turn. Hold
Wasn't
on.
it just currently the beholder's turn?
No, that was like a
turn between
extra
turn.
thing.
That was the last legendary action. It is now the beholder's turn. The beholder first. You feel like. Let's see. How do we want to say this? So, Keth, you feel that manifestation that was left within you from the eye beam take root, and suddenly you lose control of yourself to the beholder. The beholder spins you around, and you crack off a lightning bolt at Gillik.
All right.
So Gillik, dex saving throw.
Can I
so bad at that.
use abjuration?
Yes!
And shoot it back at the beholder?
Oh my goodness. Please.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Good thought. Good.
All right, that's a once per day magic use, right? So,
Yep.
yep.
So
I'm
when the
doing
lightning
it.
bolt cracks at you, it bounces off abjuration, and you target it right at the beholder. It cracks over toward the beholder. So the beholder makes a dex saving throw,
which he now has disadvantage on.
which he now has disadvantage on. So he fails.
Yay!
Hey!
Okay, can I roll it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you cast the spell.
Oh, so good.
You cast the spell, Anthony says. What a dick.
27 damage.
Baller.
Okay. Now the beholder is embarrassed by that, but he he starts moving some of the eye stalks around to fire off blasts.
It's getting real desperate.
He fires. One at Keth. One at Gillik. Actually, two at Gillik.
Two at Gillik?
Yep.
Right, that's fine.
He is not happy about abjuration.
That's reasonable.
They're safe.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
at Keth, make a dexterity saving throw.
I got this. All right. 20, unnaturally.
Okay, you feel the blast hit you, and you are pretty sure that this would have been a devastating blow, but you just managed to get out of. So it doesn't hit you. I'm sorry. You feel the blast come by. You just managed to dodge out of the way as it blasts past you, and you feel like if that had hit you, it would have been deadly.
Boo!
Gillik.
Yeah.
The first blast comes into you, so go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
Oh, boy. 14.
14. So the first ray shoots into you instantly.
Yep.
It catches you off guard and it slams into you after your abjuration blast. You are now slowed. You move half your
Okay.
speed, and you can't take reactions.
Okay.
So no more imposing disadvantage.
Okay.
And if you can either take an action or a bonus action, you can't take both.
I can take an action or a bonus action. Okay.
Correct.
All right.
And then a second ray comes at you, so make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Uh, 23.
Okay. As the ray hits you, you feel like your eyelids start to get heavy. They droop a little bit. You let out a yawn, but then you shake the sleep from your mind and push back against the ray.
Okay.
Interestingly, the shadow does not manifest in you the same way it has in everybody else. And you don't know that that's a thing because it hasn't happened to you, but it hasn't happened to you.
Okay. Interesting.
The beholder takes 11 damage
Nice.
from
Yay.
Steph's vitriolic sphere.
Cool.
Finally.
And now it is Asher's turn.
Okay, first step. 2 punches
Kill
from
it.
Earth Elemental. Oh, boom. 25 and a 20, but not a crit.
But both hit.
Yay! Hold on. I want to roll them all at the same time.
It's good. It's good.
Such a good feeling. Basically, why I play this game. If I'm real, I'm missing
Tell
one
me about
D8.
it.
No, I got it. Cool, we're good. Everyone relax.
I'm relaxed. I'm feeling good.
Oh wow.
I just want to know what it's like.
To
Relax.
No, to hit. Yeah.
To not
To
roll
not-
a 1?
To not, yeah, totally fucking fail the shit out of everything you're trying to do.
So a total of 30 damage.
Okay.
Just 2 bludgeoning, 30 damages. One of
bloody good.
them would have been. It doesn't matter. 30 damage total.
Yeah, he just slams his fists up into the beholder, which is like taking the hits, like getting knocked back a little bit. And it looks very, very hurt.
Scorpion Asher scuttles forward, and he makes 3 attacks. Scorpion Asher is a fucking baller. 2 claws and a stinger. So claws, a nat 20. Jeez, I'm running hot. And that looks like a 10. So I'm guessing that's not.
That's not it.
And then stinger. That's 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay. Yeah, so go max damage plus a roll on the
Okay.
claw, and then you hit with the stinger.
Cool. Okay. So 8 plus 2. And then, is it a D8? Okay. So 13 claw damage. And the target is grappled. Escape DC, DC 12. And then the stinger is a D10. Oops. 9 piercing damage, and it has to make a con save of DC 12.
It passes the con save.
Okay, so it takes half of the poison damage, which is 4d10.
Holy shit.
Yeah, taking 22 poison damage on a failed save or half on a successful. Jesus. I want to tally up how much damage I just did this round.
A lot.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do that math, so
Yeah, God no.
don't try.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what he was at
So
before
it-
this round, so...
It was 19, so divide by 2, so 9.
Impossible.
So
Okay.
it would be 9 plus 7 plus 30. I did 46 damage in a round.
Anthony?
It's more than that. That's fine. You grab it with your claw. You pull it down. The stinger slams into it, injects it with poison, and
Right in the side.
it dies. It just dies right there in front of you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the
Let's
most
go.
damage Asher has ever done. And he's very
yeah.
excited.
Does Keth regain himself immediately when it dies?
As soon as you fired the lightning bolt off, you regained yourself.
Oh, okay. Keth swoops down to Gillik and says, "Man, that was some fast thinking. Awesome job."
Oh, thanks. This scared me.
Keth's still like shaking a little bit from this amped up energy he has, and he's trying to let go of the orc god's power.
As soon as you try, it leaves you.
Okay. He like kind of exhale like, yeah, sorry about that. It was like I think the beholder was controlling me, so sorry.
That happens. I know what that's like.
Yeah, I guess you do. All right.
Hey, good job, guys. I think that was a really good team effort.
Yeah.
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 Way to go. Oh, yeah. Jebeddo, how you feeling? Gillik runs
yeah.
up and,
Bleeding.
yeah.
Fine.
Jebeddo finally coalesces again, and he looks fucking bad.
I'm fine.
Yeah, like so he's at like 11 of 57. So like
Whoa.
I feel like he looks like he got hit by a truck, like literally.
So Gillik will spend 25 hit points and heal Jebeddo up. Can I still do that?
Yep.
So I didn't get hit, so I was like, all right, I don't mind.
What can we tell that he looks weaker after he does that?
I think at 25 hit points, yes. I think if he does
fair.
like 5 or 10 or whatever, maybe even,
Sure.
he might be able to hide it a little bit. But I think at 25 hit points, he is noticeably like, right?
Yeah,
like,
Gillik, you don't have to do this here. I can only imagine what this must feel like for you, like in the shadow realm, to try and give so much energy right now. Like,
Your life
let's
is
just
more
get through
important.
it. Let's just get through this here now, and like we can deal with getting me healthy on the other side of it, man. Thank you, though. I needed that.
Yeah. Yes. No, you need to stay alive. I don't mind.
Did you guys see that? That was so... That was amazing.
Jebeddo's gonna hug Gillik when he helps him to his feet.
And Jennuvera's gonna like shh to Asher to give them the moment that they deserve.
All right, guys, let's get back to this ritual. I'm sure everybody did their part.
Yeah, we
Great
did
work.
a really good job all together.
I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to contribute, but it seems like everybody else was able to pick up my slack all together.
No, don't.
Equally, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Asher
Don't even
high-fives the
feel
Earth
bad.
Elemental, which he has not dismissed.
you guys return back to the ritual as the last of the ley line pulls back into the weapons. There's another flash of black in front of your eyes, and that familiar sound again, the twisting, the pulling, the pressing, the turning, the rushing of sounds around your face. And then you are back. Once again, the Tower of Adventure Incorporated, but not the Earth Elemental.
No! Well, I mean...
Dramatic.
I didn't give him a name.
I mean, it was Jeff, right?
I mean,
No, Jeff is a
We all felt
scorpion,
like you
which,
did.
by the way, I remembered. Where is Jeff? And he points at Jennuvera.
Jennuvera looks at Gillik and says, I gave him to Gillik. And then stuff happened. You remember.
To be fair, I have just remembered this, and I think it's been at least a month and a half. So if anything, I'm the negligible party here.
Yeah, we'll find you. Listen, Asher, we'll find you another scorpion.
But it was Jeff.
No, I know. This one can be Jeff, too.
No, it can't be
Jeff
Jeff too. It'll be Jose.
Hey adventurers, DM Anthony here again. I just want to remind you that there are lots of ways to support the show. Head on over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Tell your friends about the show. Rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Links and more can be found at adventureinc.podbean.com. Thanks everyone, we'll see you next week.